Well, good evening, everyone. I am Suzanne Steele, and I am joined with three amazing ladies tonight to present what we call our first look at a better way to a life in balance. I am calling in from New Hampshire, and Brienza is also in New Hampshire. Nancy Lindblom is in Florida, and Lori Jones is in South Carolina. We are all about enriching lives, uplifting the world, and sharing prosperity.
Well, our company was founded back in 1975 by a gentleman named Isama Masuda, and his vision was for world peace through world health. His family had been very impacted during World War II, and he also had a son with a health challenge that he needed to make some money to address that medically. What he did was he founded the company that became the fastest grown company in Japan's history in a 4-year period. And they still own that record. There are billions of global sales and millions of satisfied customers and consultants across the globe.
And our company has a philosophy. It's called the 5 Pillars of Health. And our founder believed that at the core of everyone is their spirit. And then there are 5 pillars in your life: your body, your mind, your family, your society, and your finances. And all 5 pillars should be healthy, and you should be able to have balance in your life. So you should have that healthy body and that healthy mind. You should have healthy family relationships and time with your family. You should be able to give back to society and also to have the healthy finances to do all of those things. So as you're watching this presentation, be thinking about maybe 1 or 2 of those pillars that might be out of balance.
Now, the number one source of stress is finances. There are 3 ways that people can create better finances in their life. Most people are using M1. That is either you're an employee, it means you're working for someone, or you're self-employed, and most likely you have people working for you. This approach is not the best because you're limited by your income and your time. And you can feel like you are in a box because you can't do everything you want to do when you want to do it. Another strategy is what we call M2. That is taking this excess money that many people don't have and investing it to make more. Warren Buffett is one of these people that has the capabilities to do that. But as I said, not everyone has the extra money to do it. A third way may be new to you. It's called M3. It's leveraging your time with multiple people doing a lot of little things together. It's collaboration. And you see this wonderful picture at the bottom with all of these people connected. It's called reproductive residual income. Now, the gig economy is a new trend. It started in the music industry. Musicians go out and play gigs on the weekends, at night. It's doing something they love to do, they're passionate about, and it creates additional sources of income. Well, for me, I started a gig 21 years ago with this company, but it was because I had a body that was not healthy and I needed to get back to health. Fortunately, though, I had started this gig. I had a lot of stress in my life, and I got more stress when I was told 2 years ago that I was being outsourced in my job that I had had for 29 years. So there are millennials that are seeing their parents, their grandparents, not being able to stay in jobs that they've wanted to perhaps and retire from. So they have a different outlook on creating income and creating different sources and being able to be mobile and doing things from your phone wherever you are, and creating more of that balance that Lori was talking about.
And the health facts are, our bodies are burden. Suzanne talked about the number one source of stress earlier, and stress impacts your whole body. Heart disease, diabetes, fatigue, allergy, sleep, and weight are mentioned here, but it affects everything in your body. It affects your family, and it affects the 5 pillars of health in every way. And sleep, we all know that if we have one poor night's sleep, and one after another, you're going to look like this lady here. She's going to be dragging her butt to work. And then weight. There's so many adults and adolescents that are overweight or obese, and weight loss industry is $20 billion annually. This is a sad case. And water. Water is so critical. I live in Florida, and I'm amazed at how bad the water is here. And everywhere, bottled water has plastic pieces in it. You're drinking the water. And there's so many chemicals and different things, and you don't know what's in the bottled water. So we're going to talk about solutions for that.
We also have health trends, and the new health trend is not just adults, it's about the children. And I see this every day as a middle school cafeteria manager. The children come in and I say, how you doing today? And probably 1 out of 5 says, I'm tired. And I'm like, why? Well, I didn't sleep well. Why don't they sleep well? Well, one of the reasons is our electronics. Our electronics zap your energy. And they also cause you to look at things very quickly, and your body cannot relax. The other problems that we have are children with diabetes and ADHD and heart disease, things that never happened years ago. These trends and the percentages of overweight children go up every year. I see about 7 out of 10 of all the children are overweight. But even though this sounds grim, there is a solution and there is an answer.
And what is the answer? We choose active wellness. All of us that are presenting here, we're wellness consultants, and we have done so. We've chosen to take an active process and get on things that are going to mend our body, help keep our body healthy. And we have chosen to be healthy by choice, not by chance.
And like Nancy said, we have chosen, and that's the key. You know, I went to my 50th high school reunion this weekend with my husband, and I noticed how some people have chosen to age well, and some people have made poor choices. As a matter of fact, of the class of 640, over 100 people, that's 16%, were not with us because they had made poor choices or had been in bad situations and they passed away. That was shocking to me. What also was shocking was poor choices made probably because of relationships. There were many, many people that had had multiple divorces, which causes stress. And the other thing was people just looked tired and sick. So those results are because of small choices people make every day. To tell your spouse that you love them, to have an apple instead of a cookie, to maybe put a little time into self-development. All of those little choices add up. And I tell you, it was quite evident to me after 50 years of not seeing some of these people.
So Nancy mentioned that we've chosen active wellness. And what we've done is we've created what we call a wellness home. Here's the good news. It incorporates nutrition, energy, water, and sleep. And what we've done is we've created this environment like a greenhouse where plants thrive. We have created spaces in our homes that allow ourselves, our children, our plants, and our animals to thrive as well.
And to start the news, I'm going to talk about nutrition, which is a very key part of why my health is so good. I was on prescription drugs, and between some of these nutritionals and the wonderful water you'll hear about, I'm healthy and drug-free at 65, drug-free. Anyway, there's a bone health up in the left here, which are 3 components, which I am on because I was diagnosed with a bone issue and I'm feeling wonderful. There's jade green zymes, which is the green bottle in the middle there, which is baby barley grass. It's the purest thing you can put in your body, and it really allows the gut to allow more the good nutritions that are coming into your body to do their job. The Kensing Vital Balance is a protein shake that is probably it's all organic, it's gluten-free, it's no GMO, it's food, everything's food-based. And this is a great shake for people that want to lose weight, gain weight, or just maintain their health. And there's many, many more nutritionals that you can learn about.
Another solution we have is energy. You know, I spoke about those people that I saw over the weekend that had look tired and run down. Well, one of the reasons is that they're stressed. And how do we counteract the stress of modern technology or driving in cars? Many of them commute back and forth to the city hours on end. Well, we have energy products, things that you wear, things that you put in your shoes. We have support, Mother Earth support, using the technology of magnetics, and also bioreflective fibers using the technology of the sun. We incorporate them into bracelets, necklaces, all options that will help us be energized. I just got off my water ski, and it's October in New Hampshire, and let me tell you, I am so energized. Number one, I was behind my boat and had a great ski ride, but I couldn't be doing those things at 68 if I didn't have these amazing energy products to support me.
And then there's water. And water is a key component to life. It is something that I always drank growing up, but after my car accident and starting using these products, I felt better, but I still had a nagging headache. After this water was introduced, a couple of years after I started with the magnetics and the other solutions, I realized that the headache went away, and that's because I was able to get better hydration. So you see different components that we offer, whether you're at home or on the go. We have a portable water bottle, and we also have an amazing shower head that is designed to hydrate your skin. And all of these things work in a way that is good for the environment, so that we're not having to pile up plastic bottles. And several of us are heading on a trip on Thursday, and I know that I have a water bottle that will give me good water wherever I go. And I'm going to roll into sleep, because after you're hydrated, you also want to get good sleep at night. And this was my first experience. After breaking my neck in a car accident, I had problems sleeping. I also had problems getting out of bed in the morning. And the first night on that pad that adds health to the bed, I was able to get up in one motion, which was something I hadn't done for 3 years. You see this wonderful sleep mask that's also using the magnetics of the earth and the energy of the sun, and it allows the head to be calm, to calm down, to relax, to help you just have an exquisite night's sleep with the pillow and this amazing comforter that we call the Marriage Saver quilt, because it regulates temperatures of multiple different people sleeping under the same comforter.
How do you find out about these amazing solutions? Well, what you do is is you have some options. You can join with making a commitment to be either a customer, to share these with others, and or to promote these technologies, and also the business opportunity. Because what all it is like when you're inviting people to a nice restaurant that you've been to and you're excited about it and you want to share that opportunity with them, or if you've seen a good movie or read a good book, you share that information with your friends. But does the restaurant or the publisher send you a check? No, but Niken does. Niken will not only do all the hard stuff, shipping the products, inventorying everything. We don't need to store everything in our garages. What we have are some sample products and products we use. And Niken does all of the operations. We get a website, people can order online directly, and all the product gets drop shipped directly to the customer. And what do we get in return? Well, we get the satisfaction that we've had helped people live a better, more healthful life and a more rewarding life. And we also get a check. At the end of each week, we get commission sales on any retail retail products that we may have sold. And we also get a check at the end of the month for our entire team, for people we have helped on our team that have helped others. Basically, it's all about discovering it, sharing it, and spreading the news.
And what do Niken entrepreneurs do? We do what we're doing here, and we help each other. We have Suzanne's the one at the top of the hill there. She's the one pulling all of us up. She helps us. And it's all about compounding and leveraging your help with each other. If we don't have the right answer to somebody, we always have, for a question that somebody might ask us, we know who to go to. And when we need help in doing a part of the job or explaining something, there's always somebody there to help. And we're always teaching each other and learning, and it's a wonderful support system.
Apples. Well, if you look at the apple there, it's got some seeds. And in the middle, that's our potential, is the seeds in an apple. And if you plant those seeds, you don't know how many trees are going to come out of that. You don't know how many apples are going to be on the tree. And it really says that we don't really know our potential. But what we do know is that this business helps us to reach our potential. And it's an inside job. We work not only on retail sales and getting better at customer, taking care of customers, we work on ourselves and our character. And for me, that's one of the key and probably one of the most important things that I do every day. And we just don't know how many people we'll help. And like Ann said, every time we get a check, every time we get a dollar in our account, that means we've helped somebody. And that really just says it all. We work together to help other people.
So how many people can we help? Well, we can have a global impact. And you see on the bottom right, every home a wellness home. There's a lot of information on here. We're not going to take the next 2 hours to go over it. But what we're going to do is I want to share that in the upper left-hand corner, you see a circle with little people. Those are you right in the center in the gray circle, and you finding 3 people who want to join you as part of your team. And each of those people are going to be reaching out, finding 5 families that they can help start a wellness home. And if when those 3 people find 3 others, that's 3 times 3 is 9 people, and 5 times 9 is 45 families being helped. And as we go further down, if we say 9 times 3 is 27, and 45 times 5 is 135 families. So the bigger number of people that you impact, the more people on this planet that you impact. And then you see in the upper portion, the potential income that will come towards your family because of the other families that you've helped. So I hope over the last 19 minutes or so, you've heard something that can bring some better balance, as Lori spoke about at the beginning, in any one of these 5 pillars of health. It can be maybe more balance to your body. It can be more peace of mind, helping your family members, maybe someone in society that you know that needs a helping hand, or maybe it's about helping you in your finances. We want to help you begin your active wellness and living a better life in balance. You might want to just connect us to others. You might want to become a customer if you aren't already, or maybe you're ready to join our team and our movement to make a better impact. We encourage you to get back to the person that shared this with you, or if you're on tonight, and get all of your questions answered. So thank you very much for joining.